story of Abraham is found in the book of Genesis in the Bible. Here's a summary of the main events in his life. Abraham, originally named Abram, was born in Ur of the Chaldeans. He was married to his half-sister, Sarah, and they had no children. When Abraham was 75 years old, God spoke to him and commanded him to leave his homeland and go to a land that God would show him. Abraham obeyed and, along with his wife Sarah, his nephew Lot, and his possessions, he traveled to Canaan. In Canaan, God made a promise to Abraham. He said that he would give Abraham's descendants the land as an inheritance, that they would become a great nation, and that all the nations would be blessed through him. However, Abraham and Sarah were still childless, and Sarah was already beyond the age of bearing children. As time passed, Abraham started to doubt God's promise, so Sarah suggested that he have a child with her Egyptian maidservant, Hagar. Abraham agreed, and Hagar bore him a son named Ishmael. But God had a different plan. When Abraham was 99 years old, God once again appeared to him and told him that his wife Sarah would have a son. Although both Abraham and Sarah initially laughed at the idea due to their old age, Sarah eventually became pregnant and gave birth to Isaac as God had promised. As Isaac grew older, God tested Abraham's faith by commanding him to offer Isaac as a sacrifice. Abraham, showing complete trust in God, prepared to fulfill this command. However, just as he was about to sacrifice his son, an angel stopped him and provided a ram caught in a thicket as a substitute sacrifice. God commended Abraham for his faith and provided him with a renewed promise that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars. Abraham lived to be 175 years old. He took another wife, Catura, and had several more children. After his death, he was buried in the cave of Machpelah, which he had purchased as a burial site for him and his family. Abraham is revered as the father of the Jewish people and is considered a model of faith in Christianity and Islam as well. His story highlights his obedience, trust, and faith in God's promises.